Putting on the hinges now. So see if we can get this lined up. Lined up that high or down just a little bit? Think about that. Yeah. Okay. Out there? Yeah. Okay, now take it open and get it attached.
Alright, so Dad and Fred are moving the gate to the garden. Sorry about the mess. We've been kind of busy trying to get other things done. And I have a full-time job now, so it's just been Dad and Fred for a hot minute.
We do have fruit coming. There's a couple of strawberries right here. A couple more over in here.
We're trying to get the garden done so we can get these transplanted into it. What you got here, Papa?
Okay. We got carrots growing right here and some down in here. And these are radishes here. We got a couple that are getting pretty good size. Over here, we got leaf lettuce here. Some of them are starting to come up. And here is a potato that had one eye on it, so I cut it and planted it in. These things are going crazy. They're going to have to be transplanted pretty soon. These are all melon. These are all strawberry.
Strawberry.
I mean, tomato. Excuse me.
And what you got over here?
You got an onion growing right here. Looks like maybe two in there. And this plant here needs to be transplanted pretty soon.
That's a blueberry bush.
Yep.
So that's the start of our garden.
When you're in towards the make sure it's not closed.
So we decided to put the door to the garden kind of next to the greenhouse, so it's not too far for Dad to go and Fred when they go to transplant everything. But this year we decided to almost double the size of the garden. We're hoping to at least get chicken feed out of it. So we're raising our own corn,
You ready?
stuff like that.
I'm going to go that way a little more. Bumps in. This side, up against there. All right, but we're not going to be able to close it unless we raise it up. I know. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the door wasn't closing properly, so we're going to try putting the hinges on the outside, raising it up just a little bit more. seeing how well that works.
We do have corn growing right here. There's some right along in here. They're real small right now. That's our garden right now.
You're cut it a little too long down there. Okay, so with it unscrewed the header, we're gonna try to pull that 4x4 a little bit and try to kick that bottom in.
Right. You're gonna have to dig a little bit right here on this side of the post to move it.
Alright, so Fred's doing a pretty good job at digging out that side there so we can get it moved. Don't have to move it much, just a little. Trying to find Tigger because he needs to tell us if the hole is up to his standards or not, but we think he's out hunting. Ever since he lost his leg, he has something to prove, so he's out hunting every day.
Every day and all night. It's good. We'll keep him in at night due to coyotes. And he gets very upset. Especially when he's looking at Dad's window and sees the mice run by. Okay, puppy. I think I've gotten deep enough. Push.
You have to pull it up and move it like half an inch or so.
Yeah. Okay. Try again. Oh, no, man. Hey, too tight. Almost. Grab that red piece over there. Red piece.
The lid.
Okay.
That should do it. Now buckle the top down right quick.
Add up a little bit on it. A little more. Tap it. You can set so we can tap it. No. Some on that side, please.
Okay. So now we're going to try to hang the gate again. And hopefully it opens and closes this time. We're going to try to lift it off the ground a little bit so we don't have a whole lot of like trenches and stuff to dig to open and close the door. Try the test again. So it looks like it opens and closes pretty nicely. So he's going to put one more hinge on it. And he's going to buckle them in and we're going to put the latch on it. And then I got to go get ready for work.
Okay, now just buckle them down. Get the latch on.
Okay, so there's the start of the latch.
Give me that.
Okay, well, it looks like it works right now. So there's the gate to the garden.
Well, we've been having a problem with the electrical, so we took the cables off, and they were badly corroded. So we used a wire brush. We cleaned them up. Red. Takes a little bit to do it, but and there's Val sitting over there going, what is going on? Tigger, I don't know where he is right now. Probably in bed. Now he's doing the washer that went between them. The neg was a little loose, and every time I moved it, I got a little white out of it. I was like, okay, we need to clean them. All right. Now he's going to put them all unback together. After he does a little bit more cleaning. You saw those little flakes flying off. That was all battery corrosion. Now you want to put the pause on first. Just want to make sure everything's going to line up. Nope, nothing's going to line up. Where more says remember. The simplest job doesn't work very well. Okay, that part there was. I do not like these side mounts because as soon as they get stripped, they're stripped. And right now we're using a different kind of bolt on it because it's stripped out. But it works most of the time. Now he's going to do the pause, which neg, excuse me. Looking at something, telling a different story. But anyway, that's actually got the regular bolt in it. Okay, if you look at the bolt, it's pretty well stripped out because, well, we're not using the proper tools on it. Now they're all tight. And then we got a water leak on this side. I believe it's the hose right here because I can feel the little gap right there. So we believe it's that. We're hoping that's all it is. Because we could actually just cut a piece off of here and shove this back on. But we'll see. This poor thing needs a time, tune, and everything else done to it. So that's all on the motor. I'm not going in the garden, but we got a lot of green plants growing right here, and that's all corn. All the way up through there and across there. We did a lot of planting. We transplanted our melons. There's 5 of them out here. And then this area right here between that flags and these flags are all wheat. We're not sure what's going to happen. Looks like the birds have been having a little heyday on it. And we got cabbage, lettuce, everything else out there right now. We still got a big area here. We're thinking about planting the blueberry bush over there in the corner, but that's going to be awful close to everything. Thought about up there, but the same thing. So we're really not sure where we're going to plant it right now. Okay, they think this hose right here is loose and spraying water, so we're going to try and tighten it. And it was loose.
Try tightening it a little more if you can.
Okay, it's not tightening anymore.
Okay. So we're gonna give it a couple of days of me going back and forth to work and seeing if that solved the leakage problem. If not, then it's probably the radiator giving out on us. We're hoping not.
Right now, Peppy's watering the corn. And now we need to refill. What's that? Checking out the garden? Yeah. What do you think? Think we're going to get plenty to eat this year? Oh, I can check the rest of it out. Well, Tigger, what do you think of it? Oh, this work is just terrible. What's up, Tig? Come on over to the fence, say hi. Well, Tigger? Ah, he's got people. Get your paw. All right, Tig, you gonna help me again? I'm going back in there. No? Too much work, huh? Okay, Peppy's back to watering. Right now it's melons. And now he's watering sunflowers. And the wheat. Now he's doing the lettuce. And the watermelon. You know what, birds? You're good to eat. And that's the garden watered.
Alright, so Tigger decided he wanted to play with the melon plants. This is just what Tigger does. He just does Tiggery things. Right, Tigger?
Okay, here's Tigger teaching a hose a lesson. At least he was. Now he's going over and checking out some other stuff. Found a nice little plant. He's trying to figure out a way to get out now. Tigger! Kitty kitty! Tigger! Now he's just going to lay down and relax. Meow! Alright, my task for the day. Transplant tomatoes. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm show me transplanting tomatoes on the camera. I'll turn it off, transplant to rest. Putting water in before I put these in, because if I put them on top, water is going to evaporate and probably burn the plant. It's very hot out here. There's one done. Now I go work on the others. Okay, got them transplanted. There's only 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This evening, we'll go and water the rest of them again. And it's supposed to be rather hot for the next few days. So yeah, working outside is going to be sporadic at best. Alright, we are fixing the gate to the chicken yard. So explain what happened, Fred. Last winter, the winds were up high enough. It slammed open and shut a couple of times and split this board and the board that's on the chicken coop where it's attached to. So we got to fix it all. So that's what we're going to do tonight is pull this 2x4 off, slap another one on, hinge it up, and then go take the one, replace the one by the coop. If we can get it done in the next hour or so, we can let the little baby chicks run around for a minute. You might want to set it up on there and see what you're doing. Gotta get a pair of vice grips. There's a broken screw there you can take out. Now watch him drop it on his toe. Broken screw because there's one right here. Almost. So we're gonna cut that one up later into firewood because that's about what it's good for right now. I want to go give him a hand there, Papa. Okay, so they just marked the board. Dad's gonna use this big old chainsaw right here. Yes, I call it a chainsaw. You're welcome. He calls everything a chainsaw. It's change saw. Mm-hmm. Hand it to one other person. So Dad has to hand it to Fred now. Oh. Here, Fred. There. Okay, now we're gonna buckle that down to the gate. We're gonna carry the gate over and then find out what's wrong with the other 2x4. Wind just kicked up, so hopefully you guys can hear me when I'm talking. No wind, Fred. And then we got dust devils like that pop through. Alright, so Fred's gonna slap these hinges on it, and then we're gonna take it over, and there's the big man Houston himself, just sauntering away. There's where it was screwed in. And you can see where it's split. It's on here. That's where the screws line up. You're gonna have to use the long one.
Alright, so it's lined up.
You got lift it up.
So right now Dad's going through raking the yard up. Then we gotta mend a fence or two, and then we'll put the chickens out here, little babies, for a couple of hours at least. Okay, the wind moved this post here that we had to shut the gate, so we're trying to get it kind of back to where the gate will close at least. And then Dad's gonna tamp it in down here the best he can. Do you need me to get you some dirt, Papa? You good?
Good.
Alright.
Alright, open it up.
Okay, so the gate's done. Now, me and Fred are gonna take these posts, we're gonna pound them in so that we can stand the fences up. And then we're gonna use some barbed wire, hook it to it, and then bring the chicks out for about an hour or so tonight. Okay, so we already got two of the posts pounded in. About where Dad's standing, we're gonna put another one. And then right over there, we're gonna put another one. And hopefully that just raises it up enough just to keep the 4 chicks in. Fred's just gonna put 2 pieces of wire on each.
Just a little bit. Not as much as I've been putting on the gate. I mean the garden.
Well, the wind's not blowing right now. We just started a Facebook page. Fred, what's it called?
It is what it is, Homestead.
So if you guys don't mind looking it up, following us, supporting us.
There's currently not much on it.
We'll start mainly putting stuff on that if we're gonna sell it or something. We'll let you guys know on here too, but it'll be easier to contact us through Facebook Messenger and Facebook than on here. Don't get us wrong, we love hearing from you guys on here too, but it's just easier to message us if you want to get to us directly on Facebook. And there's Valerie. She says it's a little warm out here. Right, Valerie? Poopy. Right? A little warm? Alright. Fred and Dad are going to put this last one in here. And then when Fred gets done wiring it together, we'll go grab the chicks. And they can spend an hour or two out in the sunshine. Alright, so we're going to go grab the chicks, put them in here. We might try to integrate them in with the bigger hens, but we'll see what happens.
There's all 4 of them in the chicken yard. Currently hiding from the rain. You can tell they're losing their baby feathers and getting their adult feathers. I estimate another month
maybe 2, and they'll start being able to eat the adult food. For now, gotta take them inside so they can eat their baby food, so the big ones don't take it from them.
Pliers. And some more.
Happy? Pliers are on the
I'll find them.
stove. The wire is over by the chicken coop.
What's this? Well, you could get the baling wire.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Oh, let's put one right here. Oh, back up. Hey, Jake. Okay. That bread. All gonna eat grass. Couldn't find one. Oh, You open?
He's going to supervise.
Oh, okay. He's a great supervisor. He knows exactly what not to do. I'll leave the chickens alone. Right, chicken? All right, I'm going to try and do the best I can videoing me planting. So I'm putting you way up here. Hopefully you get in the garden. Hopefully. If not, oh well. What we're doing is using flags to show us where the rows are until everything comes up and starts growing. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I know it's not perfect rows, but close enough, I think. As long as I can hit it with water, I don't really care. Now this row is head of lettuce. Yeah. Looks like I got 3 rows I got to water in. This is our high-tech watering system. Very high-tech. You can this part of the row and this one. Water. Move it further down. In another week, we got the bunny out here, finished its cage. It's happy. We got the baby chicks with their flock. They seem to be doing good. Leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, hit the notice bell. See y'all later. Bye.